Hela, these are damage numbers for Magneto. This is his basic attack. Left click, iron volley. You fire a magnetic orb that creates AoE damage based on distance traveled. And these are the damage numbers. So it's a projectile that creates AoE field. Projectile speed is 80 meters per second. You can have 10 charges. Maximum distance is 25 meters. The initial smallest AoE, I think, is 1 meter. And when it reaches the maximum distance, maybe 25 meters is maximum, the AoE raises to 3 meters AoE, and attack interval is 0.8 seconds, projectile damage is 35, the AoE field does 40 damage at its center and gets reduced to 50% in 3 meter radius from the center. This is ultimate ability Q, Meteor M. You create an orb that absorbs enemy projectiles. You can fire it to do AoE damage, and it can self-destruct if you absorb too much. And these are the damage numbers. So it's a projectile in 15 meter radius. You can absorb the other projectiles that enemy fire. Projectile speed of your orb is 30 meters per second when you fire it. The range is 5 meters, but after charging it for 4 seconds, it expands to 8 meter radius. Maximum duration that you can charge it for is 4 seconds. The projectile itself does no damage, but if you fire it immediately, it deals 100 damage, and it can increase to 300 when it's fully charged. And each point of energy adds extra 3 points of damage, and damage gets reduced by 50% in like 6 meters away from the center. Energy cost of this ability is 3100, and each point of projectile that's absorbed from the enemies increases the damage by 0.125 with maximum absorption of 800 projectile damage. Left shift metallic curtain, you create a field that blocks all incoming projectiles, and these are the numbers. So it's a shield. Maximum energy that you can store is 100. Energy cost for activation is 50 per second. Energy recovery delay is 1 second, and then it recovers 11 per second, and cooldown for this ability is 3 seconds. E. Metal bulwark. You create a shield on a chosen ally, and all the damage they take will get transformed into rings on your back that you can use later for your ability. So it's a targeted ability. Maximum distance is 20 meters. Shield provided is 300. Maximum duration is 2.5 seconds. Cooldown is 12 seconds. And it shares cooldown with Iron Bulwark. And it gives you 1 charge of Iron Ring on your back for every 100 damage it absorbs. F. Iron Bulwark. You create a shield around yourself, and also damage taken provides iron rings on your back for the next ability. So shield value is same like when you target the ally, 300, maximum shield duration 2.5 seconds, and again 12 seconds cooldown, shares with metal bulwark, and for every 100 damage taken, it charges 1 ring on your back. Right click, mag cannon. So these are the rings that get absorbed by damage on your shields, and you can store 3 charges to fire a projectile that damages enemies, knock them back. And these are the numbers. So it's a projectile that travels 120 meters per second. The first charge does 40 damage, second one 65, third one deals 90 damage. It does not have cooldown, but you have to have a ring stored to activate this ability. It cannot critically hit, and when it's fully charged, it also knocks enemies 6 meters. Passive magnetic descent. You can hold space in air to fall slowly, and these are the numbers. So you move the same distance, 6 meters per second, but you're falling slower, 3.5 meters per second. Team up ability C, Metallic Fusion. When Scarlet Witch is your teammate, you can activate this ability to gain greatsword and fire projectiles that deal damage to enemies, and these are the numbers. So it gives you this ability that when you activate it, the first 2 hits take 0.6 seconds to fire, and the third one 0.95. The projectile speed is 80 meters per second. The range of this attack is 3 meters, kind of like explosion, AoE. Projectile damage itself is 55, but AoE explosion is 30, duration of this ability is 10 seconds, and cooldown is 30 seconds. These are Magneto base stats. His health is 650, his movement speed is 6 meters per second, and he charges 1 iron ring every 4 seconds. That's all, see ya.